Worry steals peace, weakens confidence, and blocks progress. Every day, millions of people struggle with fear about the future, failure, money, relationships, and success. But the truth is simple. Worrying changes nothing, while positive action changes everything. Worry has never solved a single problem, yet millions of people spend their lives trapped in fear about the future. People worry about money, relationships, success, failure, health, what others think about them. They replay negative thoughts again and again, hoping that worrying will somehow protect them from pain or disappointment. In reality, worry only steals peace, confidence, and energy. It creates stress in the mind and weakness in the body, making people feel exhausted before they even face the actual challenge. The future cannot be controlled by fear. Tomorrow will arrive whether you spend the night worrying or sleeping peacefully. Constant fear only destroys your ability to think clearly and act wisely. Many opportunities are lost because people spend too much time doubting themselves instead of taking action. Fear keeps people stuck in one place while life continues moving forward. Successful people understand an important truth. Action creates change, not worry. Instead of focusing on everything that could go wrong, they focus on what they can do right now. They make plans, improve their skills, learn from mistakes, and continue moving forward even when life feels uncertain. Every small step builds confidence, while endless worrying builds frustration. Most of the things people worry about never even happen. The mind often creates imaginary disasters that exist only in fear, not reality. This is why it is important to control your thoughts before your thoughts begin controlling you. A calm mind sees solutions clearly, while a worried mind sees only obstacles. Energy is precious. When you waste it on fear, you lose the strength needed to build your dreams. Replace worry with action, replace fear with faith, replace doubt with determination. That is how real growth begins. Many people spend their lives fighting battles that do not even exist. The human mind has a powerful imagination, and when fear takes control, it begins creating negative stories about the future. A person may believe they will fail, lose opportunities, disappoint others, or face rejection, even when there is no real evidence. These thoughts grow stronger when they are repeated every day. Slowly, fear becomes larger than reality itself. Most worries are based on assumptions, not facts. People often expect the worst before anything has even happened. They imagine failure before trying, heartbreak before loving, and defeat before taking the first step. This creates unnecessary stress and emotional pain. Instead of enjoying the present moment, they suffer from events that may never happen at all. Fear has the ability to make small problems appear huge. One negative thought can turn into hundreds of doubts within minutes. A simple challenge begins to feel impossible because the mind keeps focusing on danger instead of possibility. This is why many talented people never reach their potential. They are not stopped by reality, they are stopped by fear created in their own minds. Successful people learn how to separate real problems from imaginary fears. They understand that overthinking destroys confidence and blocks progress. Instead of allowing negative thoughts to control them, they focus on facts, solutions, and positive action. They know that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite uncertainty. Life becomes much lighter when you stop believing every fearful thought that enters your mind. Not every worry deserves your attention. Sometimes the greatest freedom comes from realizing that your mind can create illusions that feel real but are completely false. The more you focus on hope, action, and positivity, the weaker fear becomes. A peaceful mind creates a stronger life. When you stop feeding fear, you begin feeding confidence, strength, and inner peace. Life does not always move according to our plans. Sometimes dreams take longer than expected. Opportunities disappear, and hard work seems to give no immediate results. During these difficult moments, many people become frustrated and begin questioning themselves. They compare their journey with others and feel left behind. This creates stress, disappointment, and hopelessness. However, one of the greatest lessons in life is understanding that everything happens through a process, and real growth takes time. Nature itself teaches patience. A seed does not become a tree overnight. Before it reaches sunlight, it must first grow silently beneath the soil. In the same way, people often go through seasons of struggle before they experience success. Challenges are not always punishments. Sometimes they are preparation for something greater. Difficult moments build strength, wisdom, discipline, and maturity that comfort and ease can never teach. Many successful people faced years of failure, rejection, and uncertainty before achieving their goals. If they had given up during their hardest moments, their success would never have happened. Delays do not mean defeat. Sometimes life is simply shaping you into a stronger person who is ready for bigger responsibilities and opportunities. Trusting the process means continuing to move forward even when results are not immediately visible. It means believing that your effort, patience, and consistency will eventually create positive change. Fear often pushes people to quit too early because they cannot see progress instantly. But great achievements are built slowly through persistence and faith. Every experience in life teaches something valuable. Pain teaches resilience, failure teaches lessons, and struggles teach appreciation. The person you become during the difficult journey is often more important than the final destination itself. When you stop fighting every delay and start learning from the process, life becomes less stressful and more meaningful. Patience is not weakness. It is the strength to remain focused and hopeful even when life feels uncertain. Those who trust the process develop inner peace because they understand that growth takes time and every step has a purpose. One of the biggest reasons people feel stressed and overwhelmed is because they try to control everything around them. They worry about other people's opinions, unexpected situations, future outcomes, and things completely outside their power. This constant need for control creates frustration and anxiety because life does not always follow our expectations. The more a person tries to control uncontrollable situations, the more mentally exhausted they become. There are many things in life that cannot be changed instantly. You cannot control the past, other people's behavior, sudden difficulties, or every event that happens around you. Spending hours worrying about these things only steals peace of mind and wastes valuable energy. Instead of making life better, it creates anger, fear, and disappointment. Strong and successful people understand an important principle. Focus your energy on what you can control. You may not control every situation, but you can control your response to it. You can control your attitude, your effort, your discipline, your choices, and the way you think. These are the things that truly shape your future. When people stop focusing on problems outside their control, they begin feeling calmer and more confident. Their mind becomes clearer because they are no longer carrying unnecessary emotional pressure. Instead of blaming circumstances, they focus on improving themselves. Your small actions taken consistently create powerful results over time. A positive mindset does not mean life becomes perfect. It means learning to remain steady even during difficult moments. Some people lose their peace because they expect life to always go according to plan. But true peace comes from accepting uncertainty while continuing to move forward with courage and determination. The moment you stop fighting things you cannot change, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. You gain the mental strength to focus on growth, solutions, and opportunities instead of fear and frustration. Life becomes more peaceful when your attention shifts from controlling everything to improving yourself every single day. Real power begins when you master your mind instead of trying to control the entire world around you. Every person faces problems in life. No one lives without struggles, difficulties, or painful moments. Some people face financial problems. Others struggle with failure, rejection, loneliness, or uncertainty about the future. During hard times, it is easy to feel hopeless and believe that the situation will never improve. Fear makes problems appear permanent, and a worried mind often exaggerates difficulties until they seem impossible to overcome. However, Every problem in life has a solution, and no difficult situation lasts forever. Life constantly changes. Storms eventually pass, darkness turns into light, and painful seasons come to an end. Many people give up too early because they believe their current struggle defines their entire future. In reality, challenges are temporary chapters, not the final story. Some of the strongest and most successful people once stood exactly where you are now. Confused, afraid, and uncertain. What made the difference was their decision to keep going instead of surrendering to fear. Problems are not always obstacles meant to destroy you. Sometimes they are opportunities that force you to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Difficult experiences teach lessons that comfort never can. Failure teaches improvement, pain teaches resilience, and challenges reveal inner strength people never knew they possessed. A calm and focused mind can find solutions much faster than a fearful one. When people panic, they often lose the ability to think clearly. But when they remain patient and determined, they begin seeing possibilities where they once saw only problems. Every challenge can be broken into smaller steps. Every step forward brings you closer to a solution. The size of the problem is never as important as the strength of your mindset. People who believe they can overcome difficulties continue searching for answers until they find them. They understand that struggles are part of life. But defeat only happens when a person decides to quit completely. No matter how difficult life may seem right now, remember that problems are temporary, but strength gained through overcoming them can last forever. Every challenge carries the possibility of growth, success, and a better future for those who refuse to give up. One of the most powerful forces in the world is self-belief. When a person truly believes in themselves, they gain the strength to face difficulties, overcome fear, continue moving forward, even during the hardest moments of life. Without self-confidence, even small challenges can feel overwhelming. But with belief and determination, people can achieve things that once seemed impossible. Many people stop chasing their dreams because they doubt their abilities. They compare themselves to others and begin thinking they are not talented, intelligent, or strong enough to succeed. These negative thoughts slowly destroy confidence and create fear of failure. Instead of trying, they remain trapped in hesitation and insecurity. However, every successful person once started with uncertainty. Confidence is not something people are born with. It is built through action, learning, and persistence. Fear will always exist in life. There will always be risks, challenges, and moments of uncertainty. The difference between successful people and those who remain stuck is that successful people continue moving forward despite fear. They understand that courage does not mean being fearless. Courage means taking the next step even when fear is present. Progress in life does not happen overnight. Great achievements are created through small daily efforts repeated consistently over time. Every step forward, no matter how small, builds experience and confidence. Even mistakes become valuable lessons that help people grow stronger and wiser. Those who continue moving eventually reach places that once seemed impossible. Your mind becomes stronger when you focus on possibilities instead of limitations. Negative thinking weakens motivation, while positive thinking creates energy and determination. When you believe in your ability to improve, you develop the courage to face life with confidence instead of fear. There will be moments when life tests your patience and strength, but never allow temporary difficulties to make you forget your potential. You are capable of far more than your fears want you to believe. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward even when progress feels slow. Success belongs to those who refuse to quit on themselves. The moment you choose belief over doubt and action over fear, you begin creating a stronger future and a more powerful version of yourself.